Okay, let's talk about it. Mikaela and Baumgardner. This is going to be a great fight. I see some people starting to really kind of drift and talk about it to get away from the Shields and Savannah. I think a lot of people are overkilling it right now, and it needs a little airtime. So I want to talk about these two fight, the underscore on the main event card, which I think this is going to be some bad blood. And I think this maybe wind up the real fight, actually, because Mikaela and Baumgardner have no love for each other. They disrespect each other on every level they possibly can. But I think Baumgardner better be very careful of dealing with Mikaela, because Mikaela does not come from just a background of just starting in. Mikaela has a background of wins of 17, wins by KOs 5, and of course wins 17, period, if I didn't say that, and 0 losses. I know I repeat myself, but the point is that Mikaela is no sneezing or laughing matter. Now, Baumgardner, she has a really clean record too, which is what I like about fighters when they got very clean records. Total fights 13, wins 12, wins by KO 7. I think that's a good ratio of knocking somebody out, especially when they got 0 losses. I think that you cannot take that away from any fighter when they have very little to no losses at all. That means that they are on their game, they're ready to bring it to the audience, and they know how to handle themselves in the ring. Now, when I look at Baumgardner, fun, exciting, young, still needs some more maturity going on to understand how to deal with some of these veteran fighters that she's about to go in the ring with on Saturday. Mikaela's got that veteran style. She's been in the game for a minute now. She understands how to work the floor. She understands how to work the ring. And she got some veteran status. And a lot of veterans know sneaky things in the ring to get their opponent out of there, to get them frustrated. And I think that's where Baumgardner needs to be very much open at. And when she walks in that ring, you better be eyes open, because Mikaela has something to prove, and so do you. And when you go in that ring, you better go in that ring understanding that you may have to really put up some serious fighting time, because we got to understand Mikaela is taller, Mikaela is a lot stronger, and when you look at Baumgardner, she's strong, got good height, speed, and she knows how to hook that right hand right up on you. And I think that's where she's going to be able to control the fight. If she know how to control her punches, don't let them fly off so much, and just walk your opponent down. Understand where they're coming from. Feel their vibe. That's the first thing you do when you get into a fight. Feel the opponent. See where their heads are at. You can feel it if they're ready, if they're not. And this fight, I think they're both ready. I think they're both going to get at each other, but I think it's always going to be that one, somebody have to lose and somebody have to win. But anyway, I got some sound bites on their interview, which is quite interesting. A good interview too, by the way. And I'm just going to probably just drop in and out with some of my own personal commentary, and you're going to see the Baumgardner be so immature at times in answering questions. And I think that may play a major part in her pursuit on Saturday, going after Mikaela. She's going to have to really start thinking more maturely. Anyway, let's get at the soundbite. Let's go.
Hey, Alycia.
Hey, Miku. So it's really comical at this point to see Mikaela's mindset and where she's at. She has to build herself up to this idea of who this girl is. She knows that I'm a threat. And because she feels threatened, she has to make these things up. Well, who is this girl? And what did she do? And did she do any groundwork? Like, let's be realistic. She's going to get her test. I'm her biggest challenge from top to bottom. And, September 10th, she'll find out.
Wouldn't you say I'm your biggest test too, though?
No, not at all. You're not my biggest test. I'm my biggest test. You were just someone I had to get through. This fight it's going to make you look like, who is Mikaela? People know who you are, but they really don't know who you are. I'm really going to expose you. I'm going to expose how basic you are, how average you are. You are a basic boxer.
Okay.
You, from the amateurs up, you the same fighter. Like, the only...
Are you talking about the amateurs? The amateurs that you couldn't adapt to that style in 165 fights, and I'm the one who's basic?
We're not talking about the amateurs no more.
Look at our resumes.
We're not talking about the amateurs no more. We're in the pro game, and because we're in the pro game, it's even better that I can fight you. No headgear, small gloves. You're going to get this work, Mikaela.
Look. You listen to this video, they're going back and forward. But when I look at Mikaela, I see the maturity in Mikaela's conversation, and I also see the maturity in the mind and body is set together. But when I look at Baumgardner, the mind is somewhere else. The trash talk is in the mouth, but the body's in shape. But she's going to have to bring all that together and come into the ring on Saturday. If not, she may get that unfortunate knockout by Mikaela if she doesn't really pull it together, because Mikaela knows what she's going in the ring to do on Saturday. Baumgardner knows what she needs to do to go in that ring Saturday as well to get that win. But the mind, to me, is somewhere else, thinking that she's going to be an easy knockout. And I'm telling you, Baumgardner better get up on it, because it's not that easy to knock out somebody who can really fight. Plus, she's a little taller. Not much, but a little taller. She does have the power, but Baumgardner got the power too. But she has to bring that mind and body together to win this fight. Let's continue on.
Made. Somebody's going to be right and somebody's going to be wrong. Alycia, please tell me one reason why you're going to be right.
I'm knocking Mikaela out September 10th. That's all I know. I'm a dog walk you.
Look at your record. Look at your box rec, Alycia. Every girl you knocked out has a losing record besides Terry Harper.
Listen, let's just keep it factual. Let's just keep it factual. My athleticism alone beats you. You stand straight up.
Skill trumps athleticism.
I want to know, why are you going to be right about all this back and forth? Why are you going to get your hand raised on the night?
Because I'm the more complete fighter. I've had more challenges. I've been tested more.
There's a left hook from Mikaela Mayer. Mikaela graduated tonight to a master inside the ring. The right person won. Mikaela Mayer.
I've had all these tests and challenges. She hasn't. All of her opponents on her pro record have losing records. So I have more to offer. There's more that I can do. When she can't land that big right hand, what does she have?
Well, speaking about that big right hand, you said something the other day that got my attention for sure. You said if she can't land the right hand in the first 2 or 3 rounds, she's finished.
She's finished.
That's a bold statement. Can you elaborate a little bit more?
Yeah, because that's all she has. She doesn't have a second...
Literally?
I've watched her fights. She doesn't have a second gear. So if she can't catch me in the beginning of the fight, I'm going to get her number and I'm going to take it to her, and she's not going to be able just to sit back and time me. She has a big right hand. She wants to be in her comfort zone. She wants to keep that space. And she doesn't have that dog that she says she has. Where was that dog on her last fight against Matisse?
Gonna be a lot of dog walking on Saturday night in London. I think I better have my leash ready so I can grab one of these dogs. But anyway, if you have anything to say, leave it in the comments below. On that note, boom!